Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm Jasmine, part of Jasmine's Eternal Circle. Welcome back to my YouTube page. Once again, sorry, I've been busy. What can I say? My business has actually been pretty busy this past month. I've had a lot of paintings to do and a lot of readings to do. So it's been nice and busy and steady, and that's the way I like it. So today I'm going to be doing the tarot read for next month's energy to see what's going on for next month as usual. So I will be doing that. Today I am taking a nice chill day, as you can see. I'm not all that dressed up at all. I got this beautiful hat from my friend. She knitted that for me. It's gorgeous. I love it. Covers the hair that I've lost, but it's gorgeous. It's got sparkles in it. Anyways, so enough about that. I hope you have all been doing well. Like I said, things here have been busy. So, without any further ado, here we go. I've got my 3 decks laid out here. We've got my Fairy Wiccan deck. We've got my Gypsy Fortune deck. And we got one of my new decks, what was it called again? Wild Wood Tarot. There we go. I had to kind of squint to see that. I need my glasses, really I do. So your job is to pick a deck that resonates or calls to you, and I will be shuffling them and picking out one card for each week and seeing what is going on for those weeks of next month, which is August. Can you believe it? It's August already? Sheesh. Feels like it was just, June. Where does the time go? Anyways, so pick your deck. And I think I might just start with the middle just to throw you off. Alright, if you haven't picked one, pause it and then unpause it, Okay. So here we go. So I'm picking my middle deck today just to throw you off. I'm in one of those kind of moods. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. No, I'm not throwing cards around today. No. I love it when they start jumping out like, hey, pick me. So I got a website up. I don't know if I mentioned that. You type in www. all one word, jasmineseternalcircle.com. It will lead you to my website. There's a little bit about me, my services and my rates, contact info, and my blogs. So blogs about my experiences and informational blogs as well. I will be posting more as I go along each week. So, and Jasmine is spelled Jasmine, and then add an S at the end. Okay, no apostrophe. So week 1 for August. This one's a pretty little cool deck. I've had it for a while. I didn't start using it until probably about 6 years ago. I didn't really get really well connected with it. It took me a while to actually kind of feel the vibe off of it. But it's actually a quite little neat deck. It's very different in the way that it is designed and the messages that come across as well. Week 2, please. Week 3. So the first card we have is the snake. I just named them the way they are because I don't remember the names of them. So this one's about almost like a cautionary, okay? Like the saying goes, watch out for the snake in the grass, okay? That can even be in terms of how you do things as well, like a self-sabotage as to note, okay? So be careful about how you approach things and how you approach situations, about how you deal with things to self-doubt, okay? Or how people even look at how you do things, almost with envy or jealousy, okay? So kind of keep your guard up a little bit, all right, is what I'm getting off of that one. Okay, it's almost as if you've been making some kind of plans to accelerate your learning, your growth. So whether that has to do with your school or your career, okay, there are people watching you, okay, and when you have people watching you, sometimes that kind of judgment comes through with their tone or their actions, and that in itself can cause your own self-doubt, okay? So very important that you be careful in both manners, in both aspects, okay? Okay, for the second week, we have a little Cupid here. There might be a lot of romantic feelings coming up during that week. Remember that anything to do with love can also be platonic. Okay, it could be friendship-wise, could be family-wise too. All right, it's about being able to love others and love yourself too. All right. Every time we talk about relationships, I really don't like to focus on just romantic relationships, only because of the fact that it's very, very important to not be hung up on that. It's very important to know that it's also about you, right? You have to be able to love yourself before getting involved in any kind of romance, and be able to accept love from others, right? So if you can't love yourself, really accepting love from others is a little bit harder, and less fulfilling in a sense. Okay, so during that week, probably lessons around love, maybe some lessons about self-love, all right? Could be possibly kind of like a graze against, or a meeting with romance, a romantic partner, relationship-wise, okay? Just kind of like a little short opening, or a preview, per se, okay? The third week, fireworks. Okay, this is where creativity, ideas, okay? This is where all of this starts to come alive. So any ideas and plans, things like that, are starting to come up. Start writing them down, okay? You need to start planning things through, okay? The reason for that aspect of writing things down is so that way you don't forget, and so that way you can build a better plan. So that way you can take that plan and build steps towards those ideas and those dreams. Pardon me. So that way you can at least try to accomplish, or at least take the steps that you need to. Okay? For the fourth week, we have the Thief. Okay? Once again, kind of goes hand in hand with the Snake. Okay? Be wary of those around you, okay, causing issues, okay, once again with your opinions and beliefs on your ideas, okay, and your dreams and your values. Also be wary about causing yourself self-sabotage as well, okay? Because when we create these issues, right, we're basically stealing away our dreams and our hopes. And when we do that, we kind of lose all of our determination and our motivation to keep going forward. Okay, so just a reminder at the end here, okay, to not do the self-sabotage and to kind of quiet those other voices that you might be hearing from others around you, or to kind of quiet the gaze from others around you. Maybe even consider getting yourself like one of those evil eye pendants, like an evil eye bracelet or a charm or something, if you believe in that. Okay, even carrying a piece of obsidian, tourmaline, jet, even hematite, okay, or fluorite, right? These things are really good for kind of deflecting, protecting, transmuting negative energies, etc., etc. Okay, so these are different aspects of how you can treat that kind of negative energy that is kind of sourcing around you. All right? All right. Let's go for the Fairy Wiccan deck. Weak one, please. Week 2, please. Okay, coffee. From my cup of joy. Okay. The first week, we have the Four of Time. Okay. I'm hearing decisions, decisions, decisions. Okay, that's true. It's like you've kind of made up your mind about what you are wanting to do, but you haven't exactly had any follow through or commitment towards it yet. Okay. I'm getting the sense of like almost like movement, travel. Okay. Like getting away from whatever you're trying to get away from, whether that's situational, having to do with the people around you as well. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of hemming and hawing there. There's a decision that needs to be made, and you're taking some time to think about it. Okay. And that's okay to take time to think about it. Okay? But this is definitely like a big decisions card here, is what I'm getting. Because all I can hear is decisions, 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 Decisions. Okay. The second week, we have the Ace of Air. Okay. They're saying standing strong in what you want to do. Okay. So coming to a conclusion of where you're wanting to go. Yes, the unknown is scary, but you need to finally put it to rest. Okay. Need to put it to rest, and you need to just go for it and do what you think is right. Okay. This is about you and nobody else. Okay. And this is what you need to do. All right. This is to better you, and this is to better your life and your lifestyle. And it's to further your growth too. Okay. In the third week, we have Judgment. Kind of goes hand in hand with the second week. Like I was saying, about Judgment, all right, don't fall for the trap of how people might perceive what you're doing, okay? And don't let that sway your decision in what you're trying to do. Obviously, you chose what you need to do. You've made your mind up, okay? These judgments might be coming from a place of people feeling hurt or feeling like they didn't have the choice of making the decision with you. But once again, this is your journey. This is your life, okay? And you need to stick to your guns, okay? And don't be so harsh on your own judgments about what you're doing either, because those own self-judgments can lead to self-doubt and sabotage in the way that you want to move forward. And if that plays into what you're doing, that can actually backpedal on what you're thinking and planning on doing, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's kind of like going backwards instead of you going forwards with when you're self-doubting and self-sabotaging when it comes to your own judgments. Okay, so you need to be firm in what you're doing. Okay, stand firm and kind of take time and make sure that's exactly what you're doing, and know that that's probably the best that you're doing for yourself right now. Okay. The last card is the Seeker. Okay. Even though you don't know exactly where the road is taking you, it shouldn't stop you from progression. All right. Eventually, your path will line up, and you will see where you're meant to go. Okay. Things will eventually start falling into place. Whether that has to do with a new job, school, a place to live. Okay, a new place to live. Okay, I'm seeing boxes. When I see boxes, that usually means moving. Okay, like unpacking boxes. Okay, so you're meant to be going somewhere, and there shouldn't be any fear towards that. Okay, yes, it's going to be anxious and anxiety ridden, but there's a reason why you're doing this, okay? And like I said, this is to better suit you and better suit your lifestyle, right? You're doing this for you. This is supposed to be a positive change for you. This is your growth, right? And this is what what you've been wanting to do for a while. It's just so much as the timing wasn't right and you had to actually stay firm and stick to your guns on this. Okay? So once things kind of settle down a little bit more, I think that your pathway will open up a little bit more and you're going to be able to see just a little bit more where you're headed. Okay, so just take a breath. Take a nice breath at the end of the month and know that and trust in the universe that things will be okay and that things will come to fruition. You just need to hold tight. Okay? Just hold tight. Things will come. Okay? And last one. Week 1. Week 2. Week 2. Week 3. Week 4. Okay. Whoa. Okay, the first card I have is 2 of Vessels. Okay, I'm still getting to know this deck, so I might need to refer to the book. Don't know yet. Okay. So things are heart-wise are at completion. Okay. Your feelings are full. Okay. Joy is satiated. Same with love, it's satiated as well. Which is a good thing. Okay. So to me, it's almost as if the healing that has been going on has been fulfilled and you're back at a place of stability and at peace, which is great. Okay? feels like even moving forward in a relationship, okay? So moving forward, okay? Solidifying the relationship with your partner, okay? Which is leading into the second week, okay? Which is the Ten of Stones, okay? So the feelings of feeling like everything is at its peak, okay? So everything is fulfilled. So your home feels good, your environment feels good, there's safety there. Love-wise, it's good, it's secure, okay? Career-wise, it's going good, okay? Things are going well there too. When I say career, that also means school, okay? So school, career go hand in hand. You're learning towards a career, okay? So environment, you have safety, your relationships are stable, okay? You're feeling stable within yourself, so everything is kind of flowing for the first 2 weeks. Everything is flowing and everything is good, okay? Which is nice. That's nice. Nice. Awesome. Okay, the third one, we have the Woodward. Okay. I might actually need my book for this one. So to me, it's almost like I get the sense of the need to observe, plan, before springing into action. So almost as if you're trying to track down a new skill, okay? Or trying to learn something before honing a new skill, okay? If that makes sense. Just gonna take a look and make sure I'm still connecting with this deck. It is a new deck, okay? Do-do-do, do-do-do. Da-da-da. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, there we go. Do-do-do-do. Okay, so there's strength there, inherent power to renew and overcome is needed if we are to foresee what is to come and wait upon the turning of the seasons. Sometimes when faced with a challenging situation, we must find our inner backstop and point from which we will not retreat or from which we can move forward with quiet confidence. The Wildwood ethos has much to teach humanity about calm, resolute strength. So observing and planning. So during those times, that's when we seek our inner strength, right? So whatever is coming into the third or the fourth week, it's almost as if you're waiting things out, okay? So the fourth week is the Eight of Stones, okay? So this one is about honing new skills, right? Even on the card it says skill. Okay. So that is probably why sitting back, collecting one's strength, observing in order to hone the new skill, right? So whatever you're sitting back, observing, and learning about, you're going to be putting forth into your new skill in the following week. So whether or not that is something to do related to a new venture, to do with a business pursuit, or a new career path, okay, that is coming up for you in the 4th week, okay? So learning a new trade, learning a new skill, even spiritually, if you're working that way, right, is learning new skills as well. Learning about different types of energies, learning about different practices, different rituals, different meditations even, right? There's a lot of different things out there spiritual-wise that is a continuous thing of learning, mountain of learning. It's the same with the mundane too. There's a mountain of learning to do too, when it comes to honing skills and learning new skills too. So overall, everything looks awesome for this month for you guys. Everything looks very stable for the first couple of weeks, and it's kind of reserving one's focus and observing and kind of keeping one's strength in all one kind of position for a week, and kind of sitting back and taking notes, if you will. And then the last week is so much as honing what you've observed and turning that into a skillful resource for yourself. So there you have it. That is your month, guys. And there you have it. That is all 3 decks for the month of August. I really hope that all of you have a fantastic week, and I look forward to catching up on my videos as soon as I'm able to. Take care of yourselves, and see you next time.